Hey guys, so I'm actually sitting somewhere different today. Y'all can see my belly. You'll probably see him kind of like moving around a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but he's moving around like crazy. So I am 36 weeks and 1 day. This is going to be for my 35-week update. So I pretty much threw up water while I was brushing my teeth, which has never happened before. Which was totally off, like totally threw me off. I actually was just like, okay, this is what we're doing. I have like itchy patches, like itchy dry patches on my legs, like more up like on my upper thighs and stuff like that, and kind of like behind my thigh on my right leg. And then I had my baby shower that week as well, which turned out pretty well. I enjoyed myself. I had fun with all the people that like came out. Got some cool stuff, which is like, since our theme is like motorcycles, dirt bikes, cars, anything that has a motor in it, pretty much, four-wheelers. And let's see, what else? Because like I got like a little Harley Davidson bibs and stuff like that. I got all kinds of cool stuff. I had my doctor's appointment that week, and excuse me, I am exhausted because I had my weekly appointment this morning at like 8 a.m. and I'm super tired. Basically, she referred me out to a specialist, which I was getting ready to get to anyways. But she referred me out to a specialist. I went to go see her on Wednesday, so basically like at 35 weeks and 6 days, to see about my sugars and stuff like that. I gave her my log, and she basically said that my numbers are overall fine. It's my fasting numbers that kind of spike up a little bit. Basically, like, it's because I'll eat like a bowl of cereal in the middle of the night just because I get super hungry, and it's like the quickest thing for me to grab. And so it's kind of like trial and error, and yeah, overall, excuse me, my numbers are fine. Like, I have to like update her on my numbers like on either Monday or Tuesday, and I like leave notes of like what I've done and stuff like that, and just so that way like we can see if he really needs to put me on insulin or any kind of medication. So right now I'm just doing a diet pretty much, and just kind of like watching what I eat, limiting how much I'm eating for the stuff that I'm craving. Because today at his growth scan, because I had that, I was going to wait until like next week or the next video to do this, but I figured I'd give y'all a little update on little man. He's doing very well. He's now like 6 pounds and 1 ounce. So he still has a little bit of room to grow. And then, oh wow, I keep yawning. Has a little bit of room to grow, and he's head down. His feet's over here now instead of like over here on the right, like always. What else? They said that he's like at 40%, which I guess like a lot of like gestational diabetes moms, like extra babies, are like over 90%, which can result in like C-sections and abductions and stuff like that. And they said that they want you to be between like 10 and 90%. So like I guess average like 50%. So I'm a little bit below average, which is, I guess, is good for gestational diabetes moms. And basically I'm doing really well with like my sugars, and we're not gonna have a great big baby. They said that on average At first, they said on average, as an anatomy scan, that he's going to weigh like 8 pounds or whatever when he's born. At this point, I guess like he's going to be weighing like 7 pounds instead. I don't know. But overall, we are doing good. I'm doing everything I can. I've been having a lot more pressure and it's getting harder to walk. Like when I say it's getting harder to walk, like it literally feels like, ladies, I know you know this feeling. When you were a kid and you were riding a bike and like you crashed or something and like you fell onto that bar. You know that pain, right? Well, that literally feels like 24/7. I guess that's because like the head, and his head is like all the pressure and everything, and it's causing it to like hurt so much. So we're like, it's hard to lift my legs, walk up the stairs, down the stairs, walk around a whole lot, not lift my legs, just to stand up from sitting. Oh, and they did check my cervix and everything today, and I have not yet dilated, but it is starting to soften. So, fingers crossed he decides he wants to come early, but we do want to keep him in there a little bit longer, I guess. Like, I was a preemie. Like, I was 4 pounds, 13 ounces, and turned out fine. So, I don't see nothing wrong with him being a preemie. Like, everyone wants to, I feel like everyone wants to, like, bash preemies, stuff like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a preemie. Like, we're just little. I did go to labor and delivery on Monday. I was having some cramps and the pain was going down my legs and stuff like that. And I called the on-call nurse, or I called my doctor's office, and they called me back and they were kind of concerned about that. So they went ahead and sent me to labor and delivery and to kind of get like reevaluated and stuff like that. And I guess they were tracking some contractions, but they weren't strong enough for labor. And they checked my cervix then too, and they're like, you're not even at a 1 yet. So it's like kind of disappointing, but that's okay. They did say to like just go home, take it easy. So I didn't go back to work that day. And since with the sugars and not like having a full like diagnosis, I guess, from what the specialist says, like my doctor wanted to induce me at 38 weeks instead. And so I called the HR department and I was like, hey, like I'm due this day, but they're talking about doing it on like 2 weeks early. Is there any way I can move my maternity leave like up 2 weeks? And I don't know why my voice cracked there. And I guess they misunderstood me because they started it on Tuesday, like the day after I got out of labor and delivery. So like my maternity leave is gonna be kind of cut short. The time with my babe is gonna be cut short, which kind of sucks. But I think after my maternity leave, like I'll go back to work for maybe like 2 weeks, put in my 2 weeks, and just kind of stay home if I don't find anything from home before then. Just because my paycheck is gonna basically, the whole paycheck is like goes towards daycare. So I probably have like my mom watch them for a couple of weeks, and then I don't know. We shall see. And then what else is there? I feel like there was something else. I feel like there was something else. Like I want to say there is, but don't quote me on that because I cannot tell you. This is what baby brain looks like, guys. Like, I was going with that thought somewhere, and it's gone. Kind of going through my little list here. But, oh, with the specialist, she basically wants to, like, make sure, like, everything's fine. My fasting numbers, mainly, just because they don't want to put me on, like, any kind of medication or insulin, and then in the middle of the night, like, they crash down to, like, 60, which isn't good for either me or the baby. So, everything's kind of, by my diet, and watching my sugars and stuff like that. With the maternity leave, like, I feel like I got on it too early, but at the same time, like, I really wish they didn't put me on maternity leave just yet, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad that they did, just the way I can get everything ready, get his room finished up, and then get all the rest in the role that I can, because they say rest is a lot better. And then today at my appointment, should probably wait till about 36 weeks for the next video. I don't know, but they did say, because with the restless leg syndrome, so I had to pause the recording for a second. And then I totally forgot what I was talking about. Well, I guess that's the end of that, I guess. I don't know. I know it's something about like the next video, something like that. Baby brain at its finest, guys. So I couldn't tell you what I was talking about. Well, I hope everyone has a fantastic Friday. Just because it's going to be super nice this weekend. It felt really good earlier. Like, it looks like it's about to rain anyways. Just enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the nice weather, wherever you're at. Florida. If you're in Florida and you've had nice weather this entire time, you keep enjoying it, because people in the Midwest are not okay. We're trying to be okay. But yeah, have a great day, stay safe, and just a few more weeks and I get to meet my baby boy. I'm so excited. But oh, another thing, I just during the ultrasound, like, you can tell, like, he was trying to, like, put his feet, like, by his mouth, and, like, trying to put his hands in his mouth, and you can see that he was making little, like, sucking motions and stuff like that. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait to meet him. But yeah, so excited. But anyways, you guys have a fantastic day. Hope you enjoyed this. Sorry for being all over the place. Excuse me. Especially with the baby brain like crazy. But bye.